Iqbal. Geplaatst en het is 0-2. Zijn eerste doelpunt in de Eredivisie is een uitermate fraaie.
How was training today?
Yeah, good, thanks. Tough. I'm fasting. But
You're fasting? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it really hard to combine with football?
The first week, I'd say so, but then your body gets used to it. But it's always the first week that's tough. So yeah.
So we couldn't tell last Saturday.
No, it's mind over matter. You know, when you tell your mind it's okay, your body will react to it. So yeah, I was alright.
That's good. It was a nice one against NAC Breda.
Yeah, nice game. The team won again. Well, won after quite a few games, and it's back on track, and 10 more finals to go, and who knows, we've got aims and objectives to reach, and everybody will give 100%.
True. And your own game this Saturday?
Yeah, it was nice. I enjoyed that game. I enjoy being on the pitch and playing, and you know, when you have players that work with you and help you, it's very nice.
But for yourself, a lot of good passes, fast forward, a lot of compliments, I think. That's nice.
Yeah, no, to be fair, after games I don't read comments, but no, my dad told me I had some positive feedback. But you know, as a player yourself, when you've played a good game, you have the natural feeling coming off the pitch. So I had that, so I didn't need to check social media and comments, but now I'm happy.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Like I said before, we just wanted to get to know you a little bit. You were born in Manchester, but you're playing for the national team of Irak.
Yeah.
Can you tell the fans how come?
Yeah, so no, I was eligible to play for England. My mum's Iraqi, so I play for Iraq, and my dad's from Pakistan, which not a lot of people do know. So yeah, I chose to play for Iraq, and yeah, I think for me it was a perfect step. We're playing to qualify for the World Cup in 2026, and we're very close. We're second in the group. So if we continue and stay second or even take first place, we'll be in America. So it's exciting times, but now I represent Iraq.
I totally understand. Back to your childhood, I can imagine your parents were big football fans because of your name.
Yeah. So no, my mum, she knew Zinédine Zidane. She was actually, I think she supported Juventus when she was younger.
Mm-hmm.
And no, my dad, he obviously big football fan. He actually supports Liverpool, which yeah. But no, I have asked him the name. It doesn't have a lot to do with Zinédine Zidane. It's just more. It was an uncommon name at the time. It's an Arabic name, and my mum and dad both liked it. And yeah, by chance I started playing football with the name. But yeah.
But later on, I read some interviews of you. You also watched movies of Zinédine Zidane because of the player he was.
No, when I was younger, I used to watch so many YouTube videos of Zinédine Zidane. And yeah, I try. He's so comfortable on the ball, and watching someone like him, and you can even be just a quarter as good as him, I'd be happy. So yeah, it's a good player to base your game off.
When we were young, who were your examples? Which kind of players?
So when I was younger, I used to watch a lot of Zinédine Zidane videos, as I said. Yeah. But as I grew older, I really love watching Thiago from Barca, Liverpool, Bayern. Really like him, his style of play. Frankie de Jong as well. Really like how he plays. So yeah, them two were the two players. Even a bit of Busquets, like how calm he is on the ball. You know, if you take a bit of everyone's game and you try and build it into yours, it's top. But yeah, they are high level players, and I hope to reach them levels one day. Just need to keep working. I
saw you started playing football at Spelen United, I think?
Yeah.
And then you joined Manchester United when you were 9?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about those years?
Yeah, so I was at Spelen United actually 1 week before my 5th birthday. So they had a little program called Gimme Fives. So it's like 5-year-olds and 4-year-olds. I went there, and yeah, my dad took me because he didn't want me to be bored at home, and he wanted me to get into an activity. So I was playing, and yeah, I got scouted when I was 5 by United. And
seriously?
Yeah. But it's not the academy. It's like development centres where you just go there, train, have fun, and the coaches are kind of watching you. And then when I was 8, I signed my first contract for United. And then, yeah, from under 9s till under 23s. So I was there for a very long time, and yeah, and I came here, and yeah.
But a big part of your life, Manchester United.
Yeah, it's all I knew. And to come here was a step out my comfort zone. I really wanted this move. I remember speaking with my dad and my agent when I found out Utrecht wanted to sign me, because I was with the first team at that year, at that point in my life also, and I was training every day. I'd play some games with the 23s, but I didn't have many opportunities to play with the first team, only the pre-season friendlies and the winter friendlies because the World Cup was going on. So we went to Spain and we played Betis and Cadiz. So I played them games, but after that I was on the bench. I didn't really come on, and I thought in my head, like, I can't wait for someone to give me an opportunity. I need to go out there and make the opportunity myself, because there's never really a right time. If you keep waiting, then your time will go and the next person will come and the next person will come. So I needed to step out my comfort zone. I had a tough conversation with my dad and my agent and my mum. We had different options and not offers, but like different ideas. But for me, Utrecht, as everything they told me, it just made sense, and I thought, yeah, come out here. It was tough, of course. I knew it'd be tough. I remember the day I left, I was crying with my mum and my brother because I was leaving home, and this is not a lot of things people know. But leaving home and then coming out here by yourself. I know it's a 1 hour flight, but adapting, food, just having that family feeling. But it's good now, you know, my family see me a lot. I've understood how it is. But yeah, I just thought I needed to come out of my comfort zone and really come out here and show what I can do and take my opportunity. Yeah, now, honestly, I've settled in so well. I really enjoy it here. At the start, it was so tough because I came, and obviously when you join a new club, you want to have a good impact. I was injured straight away. I trained for 1 week, went to the physio room, and I just couldn't get it right. No matter what we tried, what tape, what exercises, what treatment, it just didn't work. And I was so close to having an operation, but we found a different treatment that was kind of the last option, and thankfully it worked, and I got back onto the pitch. But yeah, like I said, when you come to a club, you want to hit the ground running, show yourself. But for me, it was unfortunate, and yeah, injury, missing my family as well, it was tough. But that's the past, and we look forward now. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yeah.
Let's go back one more time to the Man United time.
Yeah.
At that point, were you considered as one of the top talents?
Well, I'd hope so. I mean, after the pre-season, I was kept with the first team. So yeah, it was exciting times. I remember pre-season. It was one of the best memories I have. You know, being a young kid from the academy and then getting told you're going on the tour. And it was brilliant. I was playing. It was just, I was taking everything in. It felt unreal. Like, I felt I was living in a dream. And yeah, I got put with the first team. And like I said, I was just training and training. I was waiting for my opportunity, but unfortunately it never came. And yeah, now I'm here.
One moment at your Man United career I want to pick out. December 8th, 2021.
Yeah.
Already smiling.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what game?
No, that was Champions League against Young Boys. But night, I remember, well, the day before we had Youth League, so we were supposed to play Young Boys at home, and I came into training. It was COVID time, so we had a COVID test, and I was outside waiting for my test, and then one of the academy, someone top in the academy came up to me. He was like, do you know the news for tomorrow? Have you heard anything? I was like, no, just thought he meant something about the Youth League game, like. And I was like, no. He's like, okay. And he had like a little grin on his face. I was thinking, I don't know what's happening. And then I literally thought maybe I'm captain, like something nice for the Youth League, because we were already through.
Yeah. And
then I go inside, and then one of the coaches comes up to me and he says, yeah, we're not picking you tomorrow. And honestly, like, I had like, what the hell, like, what's happening? I was really angry. I didn't know what to say. And then he ended it. He was like, yeah, you're gonna be with the first team tomorrow. And then when he said that, like, I was like, what? Like, I had goosebumps, honestly. And then as soon as he left me, I was like, I didn't know what to do. I was like on the spot thinking, do I ring somebody? Do I go warm up with the team? I thought, no, I can't warm up now. I need to go ring my mum, my dad. I text my agent, group chat, everything. And then my dad, that night, he just spent hours finding tickets, because I think from United you only get like 5 or 6 tickets. But all my family and friends
Everybody wants to be there.
Yeah, 6 wasn't enough. I think we needed about 60. But Luke Shaw, to be fair, gave us his box, like all the academy players that were on the bench. He gave his box away, so I had some family and friends there. So had some family and friends in the stadium, and we all got there so early. Literally, when we were warming up on the pitch, we were there. And now that night is literally. Sometimes I look through my phone and like on Snapchat, memories come up, and that memory comes up, and I'm like, wow, like the year's gone by so quick.
Champions League.
Yeah, crazy. I think I played like 8-9 minutes, but like no one can ever take that away from me, and that's one moment that, not just for me, for my family, you know, the amount of hours we've put in. I know I wasn't there in the stands, but my mum cries so easily. My dad was like, yeah, your mum was crying. I was like, I knew it, but it was like a very nice moment for the family. I've still got the debut shirt, because I came on for Jesse Lingard, who also wore number 14. I came on for him. I got his match shirt, he signed it. and I've got it framed in my house next to my debut shirt, and then a picture of me coming on for Jesse.
Big moments.
Yeah. This is moments that I hope people can have in their life one time, you know, where you can look back and be like, wow, like, this is what it's about. It's surreal.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, another one is, I think, when you make your debut for the national team of Iraq.
Yeah.
Last one. I've got one short movie I want to show you.
Yeah.
Vivi, they asked me to say something. Of course, you are one of my favorite young players. I am following you a long time. You are on the right way. You are in the right club who help you to make next steps. You improve every month. I see you are much stronger, much quicker, and so forth and so forth. Listen to the people there, and I hope to see you in the 2 years in the really Premier League back, because you and your family deserve that. And never forget number 8 and first games against Iran. Coach promised and coach did. Thank you very much for your family that you trust this coach, and good luck with everything. Coach, love you. Ciao.
Coach Petrović is what a guy, honestly. He's so funny. He's a very loving guy. He took me under his wing straight away. And yeah, honestly, nothing but top words for that guy. He's a legend, honestly. Love him. Funny stories as well. But no, like he promised and he delivered, and he is one guy, like, in football I will always remember. You don't forget names, and that's one name I'll never forget. And yeah, I'm going to see him soon for sure. I know he's in Kuwait now.
Yeah.
We play Kuwait soon, but I think he's coming to Holland soon. He texts my dad and we're going to catch up. But what a guy, honestly. What a guy.
Do you know you've got a history at the club here as well?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I remember, obviously, when I signed, Jordi came and spoke with us, and he spoke to Coach Petrović too, and yeah, he had nothing but good words for me. And like I said, you don't forget people in football, and he's one person I'll never forget. So yeah, he's also a big reason why I came to Utrecht, because he told me it's a great club, great place to be as a young player, learning, growing. And to be fair, I've developed and grown as a person and a player so much over the past year and a half, and this is what I wanted to do when I came. Take this opportunity, really develop, because I'm turning 22 next month, so I want to get as many games as I can and keep learning. And Coach Petrović told me this was a club to do it at, and he's not wrong. I'm really enjoying my football here. 10 more games to go, finish the season strong, and yeah, we keep pushing.
How special is it to play for the national team?
Honestly, it's I can't describe a feeling. You know, we have 40 million people in Iraq. I think you see it on the Instagram too. There's a little picture of me, I'm in the corner, but all in the comments, you know. But it comes from a good place, you know. They love to support, and there's 40 million people when we play. The whole country pauses and they're watching the game. Even if it's away, we have these big screens in the city. Everybody comes around and watches the game, and yeah, I also have a video on my phone I'll show you later. But the stadium when we play at home. But even when we play at home, the stadium is filled up 3-4 hours before kickoff, and everybody's there. 70,000 people singing, screaming. It's unbelievable, and to play at home with that kind of atmosphere is crazy. And every Iraqi, if you don't know anything about football, even if a national team's playing, you'll watch. Everybody's crazy for the national team, and to represent the people is brilliant. And we're close to the World Cup, and we've not been there for 40 years. So
that's big.
Yeah, it's huge. So this is the year, I hope, that we qualify and we put smiles back on the people's faces, because they've been through some hardships, you know, a lot of wars, a lot of things that I don't want to speak about, but you know, football is their happiness and their pride, and if I can just play a little part to bring happiness to their life, I'm more than happy to do that.
But they're crazy about football, but they're also crazy about Zidane Iqbal.
Yeah, so yeah, they're crazy about football, and yeah, there's quite a few players in Europe, so they like all the players, but the ones in Europe, I don't know, they really look out for. I think because they want more players to play in Europe, because we have a lot of talented players who can make the step, but it's just, like I said, leaving your comfort zone, and it's tough to you know, adapt and stuff. But yeah, like I said, when you guys post a picture, I think even the Utrecht fans, they see it on the Instagram comments, are like, oh my god, like, I think the followers jumped up, the comments, and
we've got a problem when you're not on the photo. Then
where's
Iqbal?
Yeah. If I'm there, then it's flooded comments, and when I'm not there, it's where am I? But no, it comes from a good place. I understand it can be annoying sometimes, even for me. You know, when I'm with my family and my phone keeps pinging and pinging, I have to turn it off. But yeah, honestly, I know it comes from a good place from them, and they don't mean harm by it.
But do you feel any pressure? Because, like you said, you're still a young kid.
Yeah.
You're still developing, but it's a big country. Like you said, it's a big moment now for the country maybe going to the World Cup. You have to deliver all the time.
Yeah.
Is it hard?
Yeah, it's hard, but I wouldn't call it pressure. I mean, it's a football game. It's 90 minutes long. You battle and you try and win. I mean, there's pressures in other parts of the world where you have to find a meal for your family, or you're trying to escape death. For me, that's pressure. Football, of course, it can be hard, but there's a lot more things that are worrying and have more pressure. So for me, I just think, it's a football game. If I have a good game, great. If I have a bad game, there's always a next game. And of course, I always try and give myself 100%, but some days you're going to have a bad day. And yeah, when you have so much support and love, it pushes you, it motivates you. And I've got good people around me, and I know the fans are around me. So yeah, it's all the support that keeps me going.
That's a good feeling.
Yeah, it is very nice.
The first season at Utrecht, you played, I checked, 17 matches, but only started 4 times.
Yeah.
Like you said, you had the injury, but also a new country, new competition, all stuff. Overall, how hard was it for you the first season?
So yeah, I remember, like I said, being injured at the start of the season, and then I came back from injury. My debut, Heracles, out. The next day I pulled my quad, and honestly I felt like nothing was going right for me. I was like, new club and this is happening, and I felt like I was giving a bad impression because you're in a new change room, you want to show the players and earn your respect, and I couldn't because I'm in the gym and I'm with the physios. And came back, played final away in the cup, had a good game. Unfortunately we lost, and then I went to the Asia Cup, so I also missed some time there. And then I came back and then slowly went going, but yeah, it's about adapting, and it took me a bit longer than I thought it would. To be fair, I had some people saying, yeah, maybe the first year will be tough, but I thought, no, like, I trust myself. But it really was hard, and now from the start of this season, playing, got injured, and then was on the bench for a bit, waited for my turn, and yeah, now I'm in the lineup and I'm working hard, and I've kept the shirt, and this also, I know this plays in the squad, and the whole squad, we train so hard, so it also motivates you to keep going and try and keep a hold of the shirt. And yeah, this is my motivation to 10 games left, 10 finals, give it 100% like the team will, and let's qualify for Europe.
That's a big goal actually.
Yeah.
But your total playing minutes already doubled this season.
Yeah.
That's a big improvement.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, last year I call it the adapting year. I mean, obviously you get some players, they go there first year, they kill it. Last year I call it the adapting year, kind of, really settling down. Some players do come to a new club in the first year and they kill it. Fortunately for me it wasn't. It was more learning my role, learning myself as a player, understanding who I am as a person, and yeah, I've learned so much, and I'm so grateful for these past 2 years. The last year was tough, but I wouldn't be the same person I am today if it wasn't for last year, and I've learned a lot about myself as a person off the pitch, because as a football player, you play for 90 minutes and then you're a human being after that. How are you respectful, everything, and for me, being off the pitch is how are you as a person, and that's one thing that I really take heavily. And when I had a little mentality change, a little shift, that's when everything started going upwards, and I now have no pressure on myself. I'm just there, I enjoy it, I know my role, I know what I need to do, I know the players around me who are going to help me, and so now I play with stress-free and a lot of confidence from a manager who really supports me. And when you have a backing from a coaches and a manager, it's an unreal feeling. You know, you can go on the pitch, express yourself, and I know when I express myself, you'll get the best out of me. So yeah, it's not just credit to me, it's credit to the coaches and Gaffer for really having that trust in me, especially in a tough game, Ajax away. Yeah. I've played every game except for the cup game because I was suspended. So yeah, since then I've not looked back, and we keep looking forward.
You should. Just run here. Which players do you hang out with actually?
So before Taylor left, I was close with Taylor, Paxton, Adrian, Noah, Soph. To be honest, the whole team is a tight knitted group. But yeah, I'd probably say Adrian, Blake, is my boy. Like, we see each other quite often. Comes around mine, I go around his.
Adrian Blake, bal van richting veranderd en het is 3-3.
Two last questions. First of all, what are your goals for the rest of this season?
My goals for the team, I know it's play my part and European football. 10, like I said, 10 more finals. It's the last push. It's the last kind of sprint. So we all know this. I mean, for myself, it's 10 games left, 10 starts, hopefully 10 wins. And then for the national team is World Cup qualification, because we'll know by summer. And if that happens, I can look back at this season and be like, what a top season.
Some important months left, actually.
Yeah, very important months. It's the business part of the season now.
That's why you play for. And at the end, of course, do you have a message for all the FCUtrecht fans worldwide? Because of you, we've got a lot of fans outside the Netherlands as well.
No, my only message is thanks for the support. I know at the start it was a bit tough. It was like a love-hate relationship. You guys were very Iraqi guys, and I think now I'm playing my part, playing my role, and I'm just happy. And I'm giving 100% for the badge, and I know you guys are supporting me too. So thank you, and 10 more finals. We need your support, and it's together. It's not just us, it's not just you, it's us. So hopefully we see you somewhere in Europe next season. That's my message.